Welcome, sales and marketing fans, to Making Sales Social Live, brought to you by Social Sales Link. I'm Bob Woods, your LinkedIn Sherpa.
Welcome to Making Sales Social Live, as we share LinkedIn and social selling training, strategies, and tips that will have an immediate impact on your business. Join Bryn Tillman and me, Bob Woods, every week. Making Sales Social Live. This is the recorded version of our weekly Making Sales Social Live show.
Today is a special Making Sales Social Live episode, as we have a special offering that we're releasing this week that can help you harness the power of generative artificial intelligence to help you with so many of your sales and marketing related tasks. So now on to AI and the art of writing prompts. To get the most out of generative AI services like Chat GPT, and there are others out there, and who knows what the future is going to be bringing when it comes to this entire space. But no matter which one you're using, you have to write prompts. These prompts point the AI in the direction you want it to go. And then the AI will give you the answers, will hopefully give you the answers that you need. The more specific and relevant your prompts are, the more relevant, engaging, and effective its responses will be. Now, I've studied some of the popular prompting frameworks out there, and from those, I have developed the CRISP framework, specifically for salespeople, sales management, and marketers to use with Chat GPT and the others, like I said before. So right now, there's like Bard and Claude and, so on. As you probably guessed, CRISP, C-R-I-S-P, is an acronym that can help you with how you prompt Chat GPT. And before we go further, I've developed an ebook on CRISP, and everything that I'm talking about today, you can download and use yourself. So to get access to the ebook, it's at socialsaleslink.com/CRISP, socialsaleslink.com/CRISP. Now, CRISP actually needs to be in lowercase letters. If it's in uppercase, you'll just get the regular website. And then what'll happen is you'll go to a page in our website and you'll be able to download the PDF directly from there. So think of Chat GPT as an incredibly knowledgeable and dedicated assistant that really wants to help you, but it has no clue as to what you truly need. It wants to help, and it will try its best to help, but you need to prompt it in the right way so it'll focus on generating the right answer or answers for your needs. So before you even get into thinking about writing prompts, you need to have a goal for using it. Do you want to develop a piece of content? What type of content should you even develop? Do you want it to analyze a potential market for your sales efforts? Do you want it to simulate a conversation with a decision maker? These are literally just a few ways that you can use generative AI in sales and marketing. So think of prompts specifically as ChatGPT's chatty compass, or the way I kind of like to think of it is similar to a writer's room in Hollywood, although those aren't really functioning right now. Prompts help you kickstart and workshop ideas, navigate replies that ChatGPT gives you, and provide context to jazz up our exchanges as well. So before we get into the absolute nitty-gritty of CRISP, let's talk just a little bit about chat sessions in general. So when you go into ChatGPT, you'll be asked to generate a new chat. Each time you do generate that new chat, think of it as like you're starting a science fiction episode or a fiction book, for example. You are creating a world with each chat that you start. So if you get done with one chat and you start a new chat, ChatGPT is not going to refer back to any other chat that you've done. You are creating a new world each time that you are clicking on new chat. And that's very important to remember. So as a salesperson, sales manager, or marketer, your ChatGPT prompts need to be written in a way that combines both your creativity and you need a solid template that you can use. And that is where CRISP comes in. So you ideally want to do 5 separate but interrelated things. And CRISP does this because it stands for context, role, inspiration, scope, and prohibitions. And prohibitions are actually really important because along with all those prohibitions, especially can really help you focus on what you want out of Chat GPT. So now that we have a general idea of what they are, let's get crispy with it. And you know I've been dying to say that. An example, a specific goal, and how to use CRISP to elicit a response. So in the ebook and for us right now, our goal is going to be solicit business for information technology services from small business owners. And I am the salesperson who is looking to do that. So CRISP stands for context. That's the first one. So context refers to something or the setting or situation rather in which the writing prompt is placed. And it gives ChatGPT a memory to both start and continue with throughout the string of prompts you'll be giving it. So if you remember the world building part that I talked about just a couple seconds ago, context is where the world building really starts. The next is R for role. This refers to the role the AI is expected to play in the writing prompt. So you might want ChatGPT to speak like Brian Tracy, provide responses as a specific type of client, or give advice like a professional coach. And there's many, many others, believe me. It needs to be as specific as the situation needs. The next one is inspiration, I. So there's a dual significance to inspiration when it comes to ChatGPT prompting. A prompt's main idea or theme serves as the AI's inspiration and is crucial for guiding the AI's responses for relevance and context-based creativity. Also, you can include specific URLs or web pages, the content from those, to allow the AI to generate content based on specific information in those pages. It could also be used.
Looking to up your LinkedIn game? The Social Sales Link team has you covered with our LinkedIn Sales Accelerator, a guided social selling program that includes training, coaching, and so much more. Visit socialsaleslink.com/in for more details. Again, that's socialsaleslink.com/in.
Simulate styles or discuss specific ideas, thus enhancing the customization that you are providing it. Now, that may be a little confusing. When I give the example that I've written based on this, it should become more clear. And again, all of this is in the ebook. S is scope in CRISP. So in a ChatGPT prompt, scope refers to and steers the AI's focus. So for a B2B salesperson, for example, a broad scope might entail general sales strategies, while a narrow scope could target specific client negotiation tactics. Scope also can include word and character limits, and this gets to be really important if you're using it to help shape a response to a LinkedIn post where you want to respond to something you're not exactly sure how to put it, so you ask GPT to help you out with it. Or for like a LinkedIn headline, for example, you need to keep that within 220 characters and spaces. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to use it. So as with any prompt, you can go nuts with this one. So with anything and everything that I'm talking about, you need to experiment. You need to play around with it. And heck, even have fun with it. There have been a couple times where I've had fun with something and it actually worked. And so I now use the times that I've even had fun with it in what I do professionally going forward. And the last is P for prohibitions. This is important because prohibitions are a valuable tool for controlling the AI's responses in avoiding unwanted content. So this could include topics, words, and themes that should be avoided. So for example, a B2B salesperson may seek advice on handling a delicate client situation without discounting the product. And in the example that I'm going to provide, there's going to be a prohibition in there that's very important to this person, but you'll see why that is important and why prohibitions are very important in general. So again, in the ebook and for us right now, our goal that we have is as a IT salesperson to solicit business for information technology services from small business owners. So for each of the ones that we have here, the C for content The prompt is, my goal is to reach out to start sales conversations with small businesses that need comprehensive information technology services. Context. Next is R for role. I am a B2B sales professional with expertise in these services and work for a company that provides these services. I am reaching out specifically to owners of these small businesses. So that's my role, and that's the role that I want ChatGPT to play. Next is inspiration. So draw inspiration from the main theme of personalized, cost-effective IT solutions that can enhance the people who we're talking to, enhance their business efficiency. Use the following text for reference, and then you can paste in a specific text string or paragraph or a couple paragraphs or whatever that can give ChatGPT the inspiration it needs to generate this response. The next is S for scope. So what I used is the scope of this discussion should be within the realm of IT services we offer: cybersecurity, cloud solutions, IT consulting, and managed IT services. Focus on how these services can be advantageous to small business owners. That's a pretty good scope, I think, I hope. It worked out in the ChatGPT, and you'll see it when you actually get to that. Prohibition, here's where you'll be able to see why prohibitions are important. So for P, prohibition, however, let's avoid any mention of website development or software creation services, as those are outside of our current offerings. Let's not do any kind of traditional sales pitching. We want to build trust first and lead with offering value into whatever situation they are facing. That's Social Selling 101. That's what we teach here at Social Sales Link. So obviously we're going to mention that as well. So from here, you can build out whatever you want to. And in the ebook, there is going to be a link to this specific ChatGPT chat that you can then download into your own ChatGPT instance and play around and have fun with it. I 100% encourage you to do that. So again, the ebook is at socialsaleslink.com/crisp. socialsaleslink.com/crisp. Crisp needs to be in lowercase. So who can use this? So I've talked about the three groups of people who could use it. Let's get into just a little bit of the specifics about who can use it and specifically how. So for those in direct sales roles, they can use it for precise role plays, creative brainstorming, and problem-solving exercises. You can also use it for objections. It can aid in developing convincing pitches, strategizing entire sales campaigns, or, as I said before, even handling challenging customer scenarios, which objections are always challenging, let's just face it. And that's just the start. Now, sales managers can use it to train their teams, simulate different sales situations, or build effective sales strategies along with the knowledge that they already have. So ChatGPT is never going to replace our knowledge, no matter what people say. But you can use ChatGPT as a sales manager to augment, to maybe give some examples that you may not be thinking of. There's all kinds of things that ChatGPT can generate. So overall, though, it becomes a tool for growth and development, and it fosters a culture of learning and adaptability, which as a sales manager, you should definitely be doing. Finally, in marketing, the CRISP model can serve as a valuable resource for creating engaging content, market research, customer persona analysis, and just so much more. It's especially mind-blowing what you can do in marketing, especially with some of the tools that can be used with ChatGPT. It's just amazing. So again, you can download the ebook, and it's free at socialsaleslink.com/crisp. And remember, no matter how you use it, make sure that you use AI's responses in content. If you're using it in the content, rather, that it's in your voice and it sounds like, you, rather than an AI robot. Because if it does sound like that robot, you're going to lose so much credibility in the minds of your audience of prospects, customers, and referral partners. Because when something doesn't sound like you, people are going to know it. And they're just going to think less of you. So you definitely don't want to do that. So thanks again for joining us on this special edition of Making Sales Social Live. If you haven't subscribed to this podcast already, go ahead and hit that subscribe or follow button to access all of our previous shows and be alerted to when new ones drop. If you'd like more information on our podcast, go to socialsaleslink.com/podcast. We do 2 shows weekly, this one and our Making Sales Social interview series, where we talk with leaders and experts in sales, marketing, business, and many more areas. And just so you have it, just so that it's seared into your brain, the ebook is at socialsaleslink.com/crisp, CRISP, all in lowercase. So when you're out and about, be sure this week and every week to make your sales social. And have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Don't miss an episode. Visit socialsaleslink.com/podcast. Leave a review down below. Tell us what you think, what you learned, and what you want to hear from us next. Register for free resources at linkedinlibrary.com. You can also listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Play. Visit our website, socialsaleslink.com, for more information.